Hey there everybody, we're back again with another episode of Dark Souls 2. On the last episode, I believe I left off explaining some of the differences. I'll explain more now. Alrighty, so a very, I guess, important difference is that I'm sorry, I'm struggling with a headache right now. Very difficult to think with a headache. Well, if you guys remember, Dark Souls 1, you really couldn't take certain flaws. Like, they would just hurt, and probably kill you. Speaking of, I should probably heal up right quick. Alright, I touched a little bit up on the healing item, so as you can see in my inventory, there is no Estus, and no one is here to give me Estus. So, I have to use things like life gems, which do not come by often. So, got him. Another big difference is enemies are more aggressive in Dark Souls 2. It is a pure fact of that. You do not see enemies hiding behind their shields as often as they would. You do not see enemies like waiting and debating on if they should attack you or if you just look pretty enough not to be attacked. They will go all out on you most times, just be reckless. So you have to really debate what's worth fighting and what isn't. For me personally, I try my best to single out my enemies so I can fight them one at a time, because getting mobbed will result in death 99% of the time. Not 99, we need at least some room for error. Let's say 80% of the time. Sometimes you work better when you're being mobbed, because it just helps, it motivates you not to die. Unlike I almost did. Alright, so I'm gonna light this up. Oh, I also forgot to mention the difference with, brain, help me here. Stop letting the headache rule you. But a big difference is with the brain. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Whatever, I lit up everything. I'll remember in a bit. Talking about the healing items and fighting people. Oh, I mean, I do need to say it anyway. No longer do you need a orange signed soapstone to write messages. You can just write them. Anytime, anywhere. The only difference is, when you write up a message, you just get some health recovery. So, if I were to, like, let's say, vision of hope, therefore praise the sun, of course rate up that message. You can't down-rate a message. I don't think you can do that in the first one anyway, but yeah. Still early enough into the video, I can show you guys quite a bit of stuff. So, this is now our new Firelink Shrine. It is much more open and leaves you with a lot of space to practice should you want to practice spells, how the weapon attacks are, you know. Of course, the best way to practice is against an enemy, but... So, another... Oh, I said I would mention this. The extra items I got are part of DLC. You get the DLC for the collectors or the, I think, the Black Armor Edition. However, personally, I could do without them. I don't need them. I think they're kinda cool. They're another weapon for just in case your weapon breaks, but that's about it.
Have you business with me? The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
As you can see, the NPCs in this game are a little bit...
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
They have more personality, I feel. They're not just, you know, oh, I am the blacksmith, I am the guy who is sad. They have stories to each of them. And of course they do give a little bit of lore. We'll get to hit that guy later in the game. But let us continue on. I'm trying to think of all the differences, but again with this headache still, it's just like how do I formulate and remember all the differences? Because there are a lot of differences I don't want to talk about too, because it's later in the game stuff, and this is a let's play. This is not a walkthrough, by the way. This is just a let's play. If you discover something new by watching my let's play, hooray! I'm happy I helped you. If you're just watching it because you think I'm funny, yay! Thank you for thinking I'm funny. Oh, right, bonfires. I should mention that first. So, besides just the fact that bonfires restore your health, respawn the enemies, and increase durability, they no longer level you up. That's right, motherfuckers. You want to level up, you best start saving up them souls and praying you don't die. It still has attuned spells and item box, but also has another option of burn. If you burn an item, it will more than likely do one of three things. Prevent PvP and co-op for a bit.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
So she gave us an Estus flask.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Well, there you go about the how you level up. But again, for the three things that you can burn, another one is it upgrades your Estus flask, which is good because that means you can find most of those items throughout the world. I think the max you can get for a playthrough in itself is just plus 4, and you don't get 5, by the way. In fact, every time you upgrade your Estus flask, you get plus 1 to your Estus flask. And the healing is different too. You can walk around when using life gems. You can't walk around when using your Estus. But that's the other object that you can use as a bonfire. No more do you have to go hunting out for Firekeeper souls or killing NPCs for the Firekeeper souls. The last item you can burn will literally make the game harder. It pluses up the difficulty level. So say there was an item you wanted, but you know you can't get it because this area has, you need to beat the game or whatever. Just upgrade it, defeat the boss, and then upgrade it again. Or in some areas, just mass upgrade it. But be warned, the enemies will be tougher in that specific area. Right here we'll talk to another NPC, and again, as you've been seeing, I've been quiet for this and letting it play out. So I need something to do while I let these guys talk. But, here we go.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that.
So, he's kind of our crestfallen NPC here.
I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Alright, so this is the first covenant you can join in the game. Well, one of the 2. I'll explain about covenants in the next episode, though, because these guys talk so much. And I might just reply to them as if I were my character. But I'm going to be stupid about it. Entirely stupid about it.
That is a wise decision.
Because I'm a wise man.
People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence.
Or in their perversion.
Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Now that just sounds sexual. Later, guy. So, as you saw, I got a ring for that, and again, I will explain about the covenants in the next episodes after I equip my ring, because I've just submitted myself to being basically invader bait. For a time being at least. Anyway, with that, we talked to him.
Do you feel it suits me just fine? It will grow on you.
We'll learn this, and then on the episode.
May you find peace on your journey.
Thank you. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.